Hi everyone, welcome to the fifth video in the projection of point series. In this session, I am going to explain problem number 9 and 10 from the ND Bhatt textbook exercise problems. I hope you have already watched my previous 4 videos because that will help you understand today's concepts clearly and without any confusion. So let's get started with the next set of problems in projection of points 9 and 10. So problem number 9. A point 30 mm above XY line is the plan view of 2 points P and Q. So what is plan view? So plan view is nothing but top view. The elevation of the P is 45 mm above the horizontal plane. Here elevation is nothing but front view. Elevation is nothing but front view. That of the point Q is 35 mm below the horizontal plane. Draw the projections of the points and state their position with reference to principal planes and the quadrant in which they lie. So this is very simple problem. First of all, I am going to draw a reference line XY. Now 30 mm above the XY line, plan view of 2 points P and Q. Now I am going to draw a line 30 mm above. This line is 30 mm above. This distance is 30 mm above. Somewhere situated the 2 points P and Q. So that is plan view means both are in small letters. So top view always indicated with a lowercase letters corresponding the point names capital P and capital Q. Here small p and small q. Height is 30 mm above. Now next line. The elevation of point capital P is 45 mm above the horizontal plane. So 45 mm above the horizontal plane. This is, suppose the distance is, this is 45 mm above the horizontal plane. This is 45 mm. So I'm going to remove this one to avoid confusion. Yeah, 45 mm. And here that is the 45 mm. So I'm going to draw a line like this. This is P dash. This is my point P dash, and this is P. So this is 30 mm above. This is 40 mm above. So this is O. Suppose. If you identify both the views, front view and top view comes above the reference line, uh, if you describe this position of the point, it is the second quadrant. Second quadrant. How to define the second quadrant? The point capital P is 30 mm above horizontal plane and 45 mm behind vertical plane. So in this way, you will represent your point second quadrant, and the point P is 30 mm above horizontal plane and 45 mm behind vertical plane. Coming to the coming to the point Q, it is 35 mm below the horizontal plane. That is elevation. So elevation is nothing but front view. So that's why I am represented P dash. Here the elevation is below 35 mm. So from this I am going to draw 35 mm below. That is elevation means Q dash. So this is the dimension. It is how much? 35. If you observe, top view above the reference line, front view below the reference line, it indicates the point is in third quadrant. The point is in third quadrant. If you want to describe this point, so the point capital Q is 35 mm below horizontal plane and 30 mm behind vertical plane. So in this way you will describe the 2 points, and you will draw by using the AutoCAD. Now I am going to copy 2 points, Control C, point 9. Okay, you just change the P dash P, just change these positions, P dash P. For that I am going to remove E, draw a line somewhere. I am going to draw a line 45, 45, enter. Okay, now offset 30 mm. Yeah, this is your P dash, this is your P. Do not just move this P to here, move this P to here, move. Plan view is 30 mm above, dim linear, this and this, 30 mm plan view, and you will draw a line from this point to this point, copy, ED, this is a small cube. Okay, and below how much the distance it is given is 35 mm. So offset 35, enter. Okay, now you can move this one to here, move. Yes, okay, and you can write do not, do, enter, enter, enter. Here you can place it, 2 points here also, do not, you can adjust like this. So now here you will write same here, you can place like this. Here also you can write your text like this, and you will write a third quadrant for second quadrant and third quadrant as well. Okay, next, problem number 10. Now I am going to discuss problem number 10. 8 and 10 both are similar, but the difference is here shortest distance is given, you will identify the projections. Here projections has given, you will identify the shortest distance. That is the only difference. So for that I am going to explain you. So first to draw a line, xy line, that is xy. Okay, and write another line, vertical line, x1 y1. So this is O. Here the point is situated in first quadrant and 40 mm above the horizontal plane. So for that I will locate Q dash, somewhere it is Q dash 40 mm above. So this point is q dash. So this distance is 40 mm above the horizontal plane and 30 mm in front of the vertical plane. For that I am going to draw another line 30 mm. So this point is q and you will place your dimension 30 mm. Okay. So this is q. How to find out the shortest distance? It is very simple. Draw a line, horizontal line like this. Okay, and draw a line up to this. Okay, so this point, from this point you will draw 45 degrees line, or else you will draw O as center, this point as radius. Say this point is N. O as center, O N radius, draw arc, or else you will use the 45 degrees line. Okay, for that I am going to use the scale 45 degrees. Move to the scale up to here, draw a line like this. Okay, say this is M, this is M. Now draw a line like this. So this point is Q double dash. You will identify what is this distance is. You will identify what is this distance, how much it is. Okay, using scale you can identify what is the distance it is. Okay, or else in AutoCAD you will directly find out by using the dimension. Okay, so next I will explain this problem in AutoCAD. For that I am going to use the problem number 8. Very small differences is there. Control C, Control V. You can place like this. ED 10. Okay. Yeah. So remove this. Okay. Remove this. I will explain you now. Yeah. First, O offset 40 mm distance from this point to this point, and again O offset 30 mm. Okay. Now draw a line somewhere. Yeah. Do not here and here. Okay. Trim. Okay. Now ED. This point is Q dash. This point where it is Q double dash, I will show you. This is copy. Here you can place your ED. This is Q. Enter. Trim. I already told you draw a line 45 degrees from this point to this point, 45 degrees. Trim, and you can draw a line like this. Trim. Move this point to here. Okay. MA match prop. Given this to this. You can draw a line from this point to this point, that is your shortest distance. And you can draw a circle also. See, same radius here 45 degrees line you can. So for that I am going to trim for convenience. So this is a dim align. That is your shortest distance. How much it is? It is 50 mm, and again you have to place dim linear 40 30. If you want to take printout, I already told you in my earlier videos, go to layout. You can adjust 9 and 10th problems, 9 and 10, or else move these two problems some distance. Okay, you can adjust properly. XL CEN of move problem number 50. Or else you can move your problem number. Move problem numbers, you can adjust certain distance like this. Okay, so for this one, you have to place like this and go to layout 2 or layout 1, whatever it is. See, in layout 2 you can move some distance. Move like this. Layout 1, you can adjust like this. Or you can copy. Suppose copy these two problems, Control C, open template, go to your points template. Here you can draw your diagrams and remove these LE diagrams. Move like this. If you want, you can just check enter re-enter. Go to layout 1 here, check enter re-enter. Export PDF. Points template points change points 9 to 10. You can also modify. You can also change your module number to exercise number 6. Then only you will get the. After that only you will take the printout. Okay, so this is the way you have to construct. Okay, so you will take this printout on your A4 sheet and place in your record. So with this I will stop this session. In the next session I am going to start projections of straight lines. Thank you.